Hi, I'm Dr. Simon, and I'm here with Uno and my technician Karen to show you how to care for your pet's ears and how to keep the ears clean and healthy. So, I recommend cleaning the ears once a week, even if everything looks great. It may not be necessary, but you don't know until you clean them whether there's a lot of debris down in the ear. Because let me show you the anatomy of a dog's ear, or a cat's ear for that matter. A dog's ear is different than a human because the canal goes down and then in, so it makes almost a right turn. That means that any debris that is accumulating up here tends to fall to the lowest point and stay there. It doesn't drain out easily like a human ear because human ear is horizontal, comes straight out, whereas the dog has a vertical and a horizontal component. So, in order to get the debris out from this area here, what we need to do is we need to put in a solution, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. We'll put the solution and we'll fill this ear canal. And by filling this ear canal, we'll help to get any dirt or debris that's down here into solution. And then when we massage the ear to try to create a little turbulence in this area, it will loosen that debris, and when the dog shakes, or when the dog shakes, it will come flying out and come into this area where we then can clean it. So we need to get it from here to here in order to clean it out. If we get a lot of debris, then we do it again, right away. We clean it again until there's no debris coming out. And that's what we would do ideally once a week. So let me show you how that's done, and hopefully you'll start doing this regularly. Okay, we're going to use you as a little demonstration, so please help us out, okay? So what you do, and it's good to have a second person because trying to do this by yourself sometimes is not easy. So just get the hair away from the ear so you can see what you're doing. And then, I don't know if we can demonstrate this but easily, but right at the very bottom is where the canal starts. And what you do is you just take your solution and you squirt it into the ear, okay, until you've filled it up so that you can actually see a fluid level, so you can see the fluid. So you've filled that whole canal. Think of it as a funnel. And now, after you fill the canal, you take your thumb and you just massage. And you're kind of trying to create a turbulence that will cause the debris or the dirt to loosen. So you do that if you can do that for a minute and keep the pup from shaking the ears and throwing the solution to the surface. I want to keep it in the ear so that it actually loosens the debris. You can also flip the ear flap over and massage like this for about a minute if the pup will allow you to do that. Sometimes they want to get it out sooner than you would like them to. So you rub it like this and then let go. Now, there we are. Okay. So then once the shaking occurs, we then take a look at the ear again and look for any dirt and debris that's come to the surface. If we do see a lot of dirt or debris, could you get me a little Q-tip, Karen, please? Then we will take this is a little cotton-tipped applicator. You can use a Q-tip, and you just go in between the cracks and the crevices in the ear and get out what's come to the surface. And really, it's as easy as that. Now, it's easy for me to say because I do this often, and we have a very cooperative dog. Sometimes a dog or a cat doesn't want you to do that. Well, if it's a small dog or a cat, you can wrap them up in a little towel so just their head's sticking out, and that makes it a lot easier. If it's a big dog, you may need to have a second person strong enough to restrain the animal so that you can do what you need to do. And if you try and make it fun in the sense of talking gently and rubbing and and massaging and so forth, so that it's not all something strange, then hopefully over a period of time it'll become easier for you to do, and the dog will become more used to having it done. If you do this, you will avoid having you will avoid your dog having ear infections, and you'll avoid veterinary visits. So it's well worth doing, and I encourage you to do it on a